Well, hey there, it's Elka,
And Jen, hello.
and we're going live into so many different groups. So I just want to welcome anyone who's not a course member of ours, and also anyone who is a course member of ours. We are Zazzle designers, and we together have made over $1.5 million on Zazzle. And yes, we make it on things other than the wedding market, but guess what? The wedding market's pretty lucrative. And that's why we're here today. We're talking to you about how you can profit on Zazzle in the wedding market, especially in 2021. Why? Because, first of all, over 700,000 estimated brides and grooms had to cancel their wedding in COVID because of COVID in 2020. That means, and they're predicted to actually be part of that cohort that's coming through in 2021. So that's going to increase the amount based on a bunch of research sites that do this kind of thing. That's going to increase the amount from 2.2 million to 2.7 million or more of people that are going to be getting married this year. That means a $60 million market that you could tap into. And I want to profit from that. You want to profit from that. Yeah. And we actually do profit from that. And so what we are here to say is we are doing a training, and we have a standard wedding invitation bootcamp training that we've done since 2019, and so many people that have gone through that have just come from learning nothing about wedding bootcamp or wedding invitations and being put up to speed and getting their wedding invitations out there to sell right away. So most people say, oh, I sold something already. I already sold 100. And that's so exciting for us, because they've gone from not knowing anything to 2 trainings. That's all you get in terms of the recorded trainings. And that tells you in one training how to set up a suite of the invitation cards, what wording to put on, how to set it all up. Then the second one is how do you put it in a collection, and how do you promote it, and how do you do the accessories, which is so cool, right? So within a 2-hour training, you've got everything locked in terms of everything you need to know, how to set up anything if you're not even familiar with the wedding market, but you already have all of that set for you in this training. Plus, you know how to do it on Zazzle, pick the right paper types, pick the right department trees to put things in, all of the stuff that you would need to know and really take a lot of hours and a lot of time and a lot of frustration because you're not seeing sales, all wiped out with these 2 hours of training. And that's our wedding invitation bootcamp. And so many people love that. And plus, really, really fun thing is every single time the first time you do the first hour, it walks you through something and you actually do the work. So you create a suite, and then we do a critique for you. Isn't that right? Isn't that great? It's truly right. But we do a critique.
We critique your what? It's awesome because first of all, a lot of our students, the reason why they're taking the wedding invitation bootcamp is because they want to get into the wedding market, but they actually don't know the exact structure of what goes into making a wedding invitation, because it's very specific. You can't just create a wedding invitation. You have to know exactly what goes into it, because brides are very particular. And so the wedding invitation bootcamp walks you through exactly what you need in your wedding invitation, plus all of the additional wedding invitation suite items, so that you can actually maximize your profits and make more money by selling groups and matching products of the wedding market products. Wedding invitation products.
It's lovely. And sometimes, for me, I'm actually not as good at the wedding invitation suite, but I sell so many accessories. And Jen's the opposite almost, where there's something where she's doing really, really well with her suite. So between the two of us and our teachings, you're going to get all that you need to know in terms of profiting from the wedding market. And so this is really important. Then the second part is that just because of COVID, everything's messed up, right? All of a sudden, brides are getting married or couples are getting married at different times. They're getting married in different ways. They aren't spending the money the way they normally spend the money, but they still are spending the money. And so what we've done is, and we just finished doing this on the 2nd of February, we did a live 3-hour session of what can you expect in 2021? What are the trends? How can you leverage them and make the most profit from that in your Zazzle business using the wedding bootcamp training that I talked about, but also then all of these things that we've researched and we've found and have already tried and tested that are working for us already. And so people got the insider scoop on what it is that they need to do in 2021 to get that profit coming from that wedding, 60 million that's being exchanging hands, and some of it's going to flow to you because you're going to be leveraging the wedding market as well. And so not only did we talk about trends and how to set up your product, like the strategy, but we also talked about product suites. And so that's not just the wedding invitation suite, but that's all the accessories and everything too, and when to make things, and what to focus on first and what to focus on second. And all of that got put into a really nice recording because we recorded it while we were doing it live. And now, guess what? If you are interested in that, you can access that. And that's why we're here. Do you want to take over and tell a little bit more about what they would get and also...
Yeah, as soon as you sign up today, you're going to get access to the Course Members Hub, which I'm going to show you right now, where you log in and you can see exactly what Elka was talking about in terms of the program and the actual course, which I'm going to grab here. And so this is what you'll get access to. So you'll log in and you can watch these videos over and over and over again, as many times as you like, and at whatever point during the day, they are accessible to you. So you have a welcome video, then you have your day 1 and day 2. And as Alka mentioned, each one is very interactive, and you'll go through and you will do homework, and then you'll post it in our private Facebook group, which is for the Wedding Invitation Bootcamp members only. So as you can see here, this is 30 minutes long and it's day 1, and then it gives you an introduction to all of the stuff that we talk about, and then you can go then to day 2, and then this one here is also about 45 minutes long. So day 2, this is what it explains in day 2, elements of design, and then also what happens within the suite. And then you can also ask questions here in the Course Members Hub. And as I mentioned, you'll get access to the private Facebook group for the Wedding Invitation Bootcamp.
And in that Facebook group, because it's actually an ongoing Facebook group, you're an alumni and you get to stay in that Facebook group, then every time we do a critique for someone else, even if they just join now, they can see, like anyone who started earlier, they can see those new critiques. So you're always getting this ongoing update and help with, we're not helping critique you anymore, but you get to see what other people are getting as a critique, and you can learn from that. And there's a vast library of critiques, hours and hours of critiques that you can watch and learn from, and they're just as valid now as they were back when we did the critiques, because they're basic core design critiques and how you can do your titles and tags and set up collections. And it's a fabulous resource that you get along with all these other stuff that you're now going to be have access to if you ask for the replay.
Yeah. And I just want to share a really cute, very nice comment. So Angel is part of our Wedding Invitation Bootcamp, and she says, I just started in the bootcamp and I've learned so much. I'm obsessed with all the fun little add-ons, the wedding suites, so many cool products, such amazing information. And then she also says, having access to the Facebook group and all of the past year's information is priceless. Yeah, because once you get access to that Facebook group, you get access to all the discussions that everyone has done for previous years.
And you get to see whether my hair's short or long or but that's besides the point. I'm just making fun of it. But seriously, so many screen shares where we are working from an invitation that people started with and then switching it to something that brings it to the level where you can start to see that it's possible for you to sell, because the wedding invitation niche sounds like so lucrative, but on the other hand, it's also very competitive. And therefore, if you're not actually presenting competitive products, you're not going to make any sales in the wedding niche. And so this is where the magic happens in those critiques, because then you get to use those actually as your product and sell it. And also then you'll learn from that and see how you can level up your design, and also watch out for specifics that really are important to the brides. And they would just be an instant of yes or no. And we want you to have a yes so that you can start selling these.
Yeah. And so what we spoke about before is that we've done now a session this past week, which we did 3 hours of strategy training for COVID-related and non-COVID related strategies for breaking in and profiting in the wedding invitation, or sorry, the wedding market on Zazzle. And
in 2021.
In 2021. And so if you purchased today, which the link is in the description of this video, if you're interested in joining the Wedding Invitation Bootcamp, you will get access to the course, which I just showed you, those 2 days, and the welcome video, and then you'll get access to the private Facebook group, and then you will get access to the 3-hour training, which we did, and you'll get access to this link here, which literally gives you the embedded video here, and then you get to also download the presentation slides. What's up?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
What's up?
Oh, it's okay. Keep going.
And so you get to watch the video here. And then, so as I said, it's 3 hours and you get lifetime access to this recording as well. And as you can see here too, as soon as you purchase, you're going to be asked to join us also in April and May, because there's so many amazing things that are happening within the wedding market and so many changing trends and things to do with COVID. This is extremely important to join in now and get access to now, because going forward later on, you want to have these things implemented so that you can profit within the wedding market throughout the entire year this year. Because if you wait much longer, things aren't going to be applicable anymore. And so when I asked you to pre-order for April, May, that's also something that you should be definitely interested in, because you want information going forward so that you can make sure that you're prepared as well going forward into the end of the year in 2021 too. And definitely, as I said, implementing all of it, like the February edition and then going forward too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. They mentioned, did stop the screen share, or did you want to talk more about this here?
Yeah.
So yeah, as I said, you'll get access to this link. You'll be able to watch this replay. You'll have access to the course members hub and the private Facebook group for members only. And it is literally priceless. And I am I profit within the wedding niche every single year. Last year was definitely some like roller coaster moments, but we learned what we needed to do and we pivoted right at the right pivotal moments. And so this is why
your in sales increased, actually didn't decrease. Most people said that, they didn't do so well in the wedding niche last year in 2020, but we actually made more money.
Mm-hmm. Because we knew what to do and when to do it. And that's why we're introducing the Wedding Invitation Bootcamp edition for COVID strategy now, because if you wait much longer, or you just don't even do anything different than what you did last year, nothing is going to change, and you're actually going to lose out on money. And you don't want to do that. You definitely want to be making money at this point in time.
Yes, because there's just so much that's changed. Mm-hmm. And so you have to deliver at the point of where the bride and groom need those extra changes, and those changes are not something that's pretty obvious. And plus, if you're brand new to the wedding invitation niche, then you do need to learn some specific etiquette and fonts, and like even when Jen showed the day one, we showed you some really great font pairings right in the training. Mm-hmm. And so we get you covered in terms of everything that you need to just ramp up your ability to be part of this profitable niche that's coming up in 2021.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you want to join us in the Wedding Invitation Bootcamp, the link is in the description of this video, and the price point
and we didn't even tell them about the price yet. There's a discount.
I was just about to say that. The price is $347 right now US, and that is on sale. The original price is $497. And so this is a deep discount that you're receiving, especially today, because we know that times are tough during COVID, and we are offering a $150 discount for you right now. And it's extremely actually, there's another comment here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, Suzanne, what's happening is you should have received an email with that link to the page where you can watch the replay. Mm-hmm. And otherwise, you're a part of our wedding bootcamp.
Yeah.
And if you didn't receive that, then let's talk privately.
Yeah. It might be an issue with emails, because we have.
A lot of people are having issues with Gmail accounts. not getting delivered email messages.
Yeah.
So just let's do that privately. So right now we're focusing in on making sure that you understand that you're going to get all of what we just talked about. It's accessible right away, so you can start binge watching it by the afternoon. You could be done all of the binge watching and start implementing, and that's the key. And then anyone who's brand new, who hasn't already been in the wedding boot camp, that these people, whoever joins, if that's you, you'll get a critique of your design, your titles and tags, and how you put your stuff in your collection and how you've built out your set. So that's really important that you understand that you're going to get a critique overall of everything that you have to do as homework in the course. And then you get access to this 3-hour training, which was basically, and you get actually the slide presentation of the training, so that you don't have to write notes and watch it for 3 hours. You can grab the slides and pretty much have that as your worksheet and workbook, because it lists literally products, what you should do, what type of niches, what kind of themes of designs, what type of colors, what type of products, when to make them. You name it, we've got you covered. And so all of that for normally $497. But we're reducing it by $150, so it's $347, which is awesome. And the sooner you get started, the better, because this deal won't be around forever. It actually will be. We'll shut this down within a week, and so why not get it now and start putting up the invitations? Some of our students actually, and I can't guarantee this, but it always happens that as a majority of the students, when they post, they sell something right away, because right now everyone's buying for weddings. They're all getting geared up. And so the sooner you put your products out there, the sooner you're going to be able to have a chance to sell yourself. Okay. So and we're giving you all of the things you need. No holds, nothing's being held back. This is what we do to get our wedding invitations out there and all the accessories out there. And we're selling constantly. And also, if you are part of the promoter program, it makes it even more lucrative. If you caught that Instagram post, Jen posted something, or we posted in, I think both of ours, right? Or my one referral. And so I made over $212 or more from one sale. So if you had a couple of those sales, you'd pay for the course, right? But then you'd have this course forever to always go back to in the Facebook group and rewatch the videos. And it's awesome because they get updated too. And and then the COVID special training that we did, obviously that's may or may not get updated, but that was a one-time thing. And then that's why we're asking you to pre-order for May and April, May, because we're going to see how it all goes and see how the wedding niche is developing over the next couple of months. And then there'll be more things that you'll want to learn, and because we're going to have more details for how things are going in the industry and what our feedback is in terms of what's selling for us, and you're going to get to know that. And so this is a really exciting opportunity for you to start fresh from the wedding industry, or if you're not profiting right now and you are in the wedding industry with regards to any of the products that are on Zazzle, this is for you. You definitely need this, and at a very reduced cost, so it'll be really helpful for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's the link that they can join?
The link is in the description of this video. Yeah.
Okay. And so then please join. It's one of these self-study things at this point, so you can do it anytime. You don't have to be on, like people were saying, oh, I couldn't make it to the February 2nd session. It was at a time they couldn't come, or they just couldn't take that time off work. And that's really important, that now you're getting that same price reduction, and you're getting access the same way to the replay and all of the other things that were part of the Wedding Bootcamp. The other thing is if you're already in the Wedding Bootcamp and you missed out on that replay, because that's not anywhere except for in this special link, then you also have a really reduced price that you can access the replay. Then message us and we'll tell you what that price is and how you can get the coupon code.
Yeah. Okay, so click the link in the description of this video. If you have any questions, then please email us or contact us through our website, and we will see you in the Wedding Invitation Bootcamp.
Yeah, I can't wait to do your critique.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, and you're going to be a pro at learning how to create a wedding suite going forward.
Yes.
Bye.